Most builders in Rust know how to add wide gaps to their base footprint. Very simple, gives you some crazy peaks and shooting floors, but it does require an external TC, whether that is good or bad in your eyes. Some builders also know that you can connect that back without an external TC with 4 square frames or something like that. But it does leave much to be desired that you can't really disconnect anything, and then it adds a crazy amount of upkeep, and you can't really expand that well under those frames. If you're an advanced builder, you do know that if you do out 1 extra square with your disconnectable, and you push that disconnectable up 1 story to the 2nd story, and then you put 4 unsupported frames between the 2 supported frames, it does require extra temporary support to connect those 4 square frames. And then you can build out from the core to make either a mini China wall, just like this. And then our reconnect point will be right here, and that's where we can attach the core to the wide gap if we so please. But keep in mind, you are going to want to be able to place that square foundation there to disconnect it. So we can come out with a hexagon off the airlock and come up with a high triangle just like this. Then put a double door frame here, use that for a turret pod, and then connect that back with 3 square frames just like this. And what all of this means is, what the benefit is that when you are rated on the external TC side or it's disconnected, just like shown here, we can reconnect the wide gap shooting floor privilege with just 2 twig placements, or if the core is rated, we can just reconnect privilege with just 2 twig placements. You don't need to replace the TC, you just need 25 wood and some metal to upgrade anything or anything like that. And it's super nice and super easy. I'm going to show you how to do it in the RASCAL, a 2x1 meta base aptly named because it's going to be annoying to rage with. We have a Dropbox 1x1 core with a 2x1 open core expansion with 20 large boxes minimum, around 36 total with the out barrels, a wide gap shell that is online orientated, a wide gap shooting floor that is also online orientated with spots for 4 bedrooms. Again, this is a solo duo base. And we have a nice mini farm and activity area with mountain peaks with no wide gaps going down. And of course we have our retake points where we can either disconnect if we are rated on one side and be disconnected, and then we can just reconnect here, or if the core was rated, we would just be able to place those twig pieces. And we have turrets covering them rather than respawn points, just so we could run outside and replace those. The upkeep is incredibly simple as shown here. When you do split it on externals, you save a little bit of upkeep, but not that much, so it's not that bad. The total build cost is very easy as well. Get right into a very quick 2x tour. Coming through the airlock, we have a double airlock. We have a single door airlock and then the double door airlock. And then we have farm spots here, and we can have a socket here for a light if you want to farm here, or a ramp. Coming around the shell, you have your jump up into the open core, just like right here. You don't need a single door there if you don't want anybody to shoot your feet. Coming up into the open core, again, this is a very popular style 2x1 open core. Coming down into the 1x1 Dropbox core, we have our oil refinery and our Dropbox 1x1 bunker. Very simple. Again, 20 large boxes plus like 36 or something in the build counter, and we have 1 bedroom here. I've seen this somewhere. Someone's gonna smitty me. And we have another bedroom over here on the stairs, and then we use the grills that don't break our frames for stability. Who cares if they get in that shell? We can kill them. That is supposed to have an embrasure for crazy petricos everywhere. Probably about 47 peaks on this thing. And yeah, come over here to the same exact thing, the other side mirrored, coming up to the roof. We have our B door peaks and our retakes and our ridiculous amount of petricos. And obviously our mini farm up here with turret coverage, our unskinned stone roofs covering those wide gaps, and then raid peaks down here with a nice easy little kind of waterfall thing here. Again, super nice and super easy, clap, clap, clap. And obviously you will be able to retake and disconnect without placing the TCs. So if you're like me and you don't have wood anywhere, it's a lot easier. You don't even need access to be inside the core. If they raided the whole other side, you can just reclaim everything by placing that wood there or just upgrading it. You do need to reconnect it like that with the temporary placement. So you can upgrade it just like this. And yeah, super nice. It's super easy to build. Obviously, we're just going to start with a 2x1 just like this and upgrade everything but a single square. That is excess. I'm going to wall off our 2x1 just like this. And make sure to place our TC in the back right corner and cover it with floors just like this. Can put a upgraded single door here and upgrade that to wood so then we can shoot it out inside, and you can leave that wood frame right there to hatch it out later. Put 2 double doors here or a jump up first if you don't have any furnaces. Then a single double door chute right here, which you can wall off for an early starter base. Go ahead and put all your doors down in here. If you have an oil refinery, you can place it here if you're lucky and you find one. Boxes, tier 1, furnaces, whatever you want. Nice starter base just like this. And when you're ready for stage 2 to expand, you're going to come out here and you do a drop down right here with a single doorway. This is optional. You don't need the single doorway there. We do seal it off with the vending machine later. But it does make it a lot easier to build in stages. We're just going to add our honeycomb on each side like this and don't fall in, and create the same mirrored chute for the 2x1 open core on the other side and surround everything else with walls. And then create a jump up just like this, as well as a windowed honeycomb loot room just like this. Double door right here, single door. Again, this is going to get vending machined off later. And another double door right here, like a stage 1.5. And we're going to add these half walls and floors here on each side and upgrade them. Then we're going to add all of this twig to get our triangle floor placements. We're only going to upgrade the triangles for our shelves. And once that is done, we're going to add a double door frame on each side with a half wall gap beneath it for our turret. And we're going to add full wall on the left, full wall on the right, half wall, low wall in the center. Just like this. Full wall, half wall, low wall. And we add a double door frame in the center, and this is going to be where we add our floors for our open core with our pancake layer. For the pancake layer, we just need these 4 or 5 half walls right here for the 2x1. We don't need them on the triangles. Cover everything up here. Then we're going to create our doorways. Once we are ready to expand with more resources, we're going to create our doorways right here with full wall on each side, half wall, low wall, or window. We could put a window on top of that half wall. And we'll do a double door spam and all the other sockets. And again, this can be a window. We're just going to use a window because it's going to give us more stability like that to re-peek into the open core from your jump ups. And we're going to repeat that on the other side, but first let's lay out the shelving system for our open core. Low walls, ramps, upgrade. Just like that. We're going to go ahead and repeat the jump up on the other side. And these can be wood, they're just for you to stand on and stuff like that. And then Once we have our double doors there and you're ready to go expand for your wide gaps, before we do that, we're going to do our 1x1 drop box core. So once you have your 1x1, make sure you break that and you have that empty socket to seal it off, and you're gonna need drop boxes and salvage shelves and horizontal barrels, whether you find them or you craft them. Put that the salvage shelf, towards the other square with your oil refinery, and then you can seal yourself off and make sure you have 4 drop boxes and 4 horizontal barrels. HQM everything in the 1x1, hop on the shelves and put the drop boxes in the slots in between right there. And you could do one of each facing on one of each side. You have in and out of each side, and then you can place 2 horizontal barrels in between them with no fuss, no weird stuff, no wall rotating. Just like that. Now you have 4 5.5 boxes, about 5.5 large boxes of storage, and a way to get in and out, loot in and out of that TC on each side. Then we're going to create our skirt peaks and jump ups, just like this. Very standard ones. For the inside, for your shell, you're going to do a double door frame on this socket away from where you'll put your triangle roof, and then to stabilize that floor, just like this. And you do a double door frame and a single door frame on one side. You don't have to do the single door frame, you could just wall off one side or put a low wall or something, but I like to use it to peek up. And then seal everything off right here. Put your triangle roofs just like this, or your skirt peaks. Hop up to the 1.5 floor right here and just wrap around with walls. And then double door for garage doors here. You can do a bed or boxes or drop boxes or a research table or something. And at this time you should have a garage door for your open core. And then you can go ahead and wall off this third 2.5 floor above the open core as well for a bedroom, and then you can put a single doorway right there and then seal this off. And rotate these later because we are going to be upgrading them to sheet metal, both of these. And then for our shooting floor, we want a double door frame on each side of our hexagon jump ups, and you want a double door frame right here, a double door frame right here. Repeat that on this side. Sectionalize, compartmentalize our peaks, and then you want 2 bedrooms facing each side, just like this, with a 2x1. You have to go around and do your thing here. A single door frame right here for more retake feet shooty peaks. 3 triangle floors on each side. And then on this floor we can do window, window, single door frame for a vending machine shop. And then seal this up and put a double door frame right here. We use double door frame so they can't soft side it, and then you can go ahead and put the 3 triangle floors right here. Place down your deployables, vending machine, windows for Pacheco peaks, double doors, swinging outwards. Do the same thing on the other side for your jump up. And we're just going to go ahead and do a little third person fast forward action here to show you. Single door frame, double door frame, skirt peak, full walls, and then just like that, put your window, single door frame window, cap it off with floors, and then we're just going to upgrade everything. And once we're good there, we're going to add our deployables and our double doors swinging outwards into our wide gap shell, just like this. When you are ready to finally add your wide gaps, you're going to go out 4 twig squares, triangle, break the twig squares. Symmetry stops working. Please only pay attention to the right side. Come back with a single hexagon square, You come out with 3 triangles on that side, a square, a triangle, 3 triangles, square, triangle. I'm going to break all of this excess twig and then build out 5 extra squares. Then you can put your TC in the very back corner of that square and put a double half wall towards the base and surround everything else with full walls and seal that off completely for another Dropbox bunker on each side. I'm going to break all that twig except for the 4 triangles closest to the base, and we can go ahead and upgrade those. We can bring a triangle foundation back in front for our single door airlock, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and upgrade our shell with windows on the triangles and walls on the squares with a single door airlock, just like this. And you want double door frames everywhere here. Then you want triangle floor frames here and square floor frames here. And we're going to use floor grills here, and all of these are going to be upgraded to sheet metal as soon as possible for stability for the shooting floor. I've been told the grills are very nice because it just baits them into the shell, and then we can repair and replace a grill very easily. Anyways, we're going to do half walls on the inside right here and full walls on the outside, and 2 full walls on the outside right here, and then half wall, full wall, half wall on the inside. And this is going to give us our sockets for our floors and for our planter box later. A light for our planter box. Double door frames all the way around the square, 2 stories up, just like this. Okay. Upgrade everything, come up to your shooting floor, cap that off with the square floor. You want a square floor frame here. Square floor frame here, and one below it. When you are on a regular server, you're probably going to want to place the one below it first to upgrade it. Demolish that one there, drop down here, upgrade, hop back up here, place the top one, upgrade that one. You're going to do a window going outward. And then you're going to place a roof. You might have to jump at a weird angle on that half height floor frame beneath it. Again, right there, half height floor beneath it. 3 half walls all around your bedroom, and 3 windows 2 stories up. You could do this right away for 3 windows 2 stories up, but do a double door frame here and a square floor frame to block all the windows there with the building block. And you could do a roof on top of that, and another round of 3 windows. Put a staircase here just like this, so you can put a bed on and barrels under, and put a square floor on each side coming off of the wide gap just like that. Then we will just go ahead and repeat that on the other side. And once you have your roof here on your roof piece, you're going to create your windmill stands and turret pods just like this. And then you're just going to do 2 half walls and 2 windows on each of the 4 corners. Triangle roofs inward facing on your triangle jump ups. Square roofs inward facing on those windows right here. Then you want unskinned square roofs covering those wide gaps. And you can cover that center gap with a planter box or something like that. All your deployables for your shell. You could put wood ramps here for easier traversage. Add these for stability and for Patricos. Add these for stability in the event the wall is raided. The floors do not fall for your peaks. You could add the floor grills on most of them from the window jump ups, just like that, or if not, you just need the outside reverse angle from behind the roof to clip that grill through the roof, just like that. Now you can build out with triangle foundations to create another Patrico on your floor level skirts, just like this, with 2 triangle roofs to cover that. And just upgrade those like that. Now, at any point here, we can connect this back to that second story, just like this, to have it on our external PC. And I usually put turrets and chain link on top of that. Solar panels on top of a floor grill. Go ahead and do it just the same on the other side. Just like that. Now we can go ahead and create our reconnect point by coming off of our shell area, building back, just like that. Again, if we wanted a China wall, that's what we could do. Have a nice mini China wall all around this whole cool thing right here. But we don't want a China wall just for the little rascal. We can't use this either because we want that disconnectable point. So we're gonna come off a hexagon, raise triangle just like that. Get another turret pod that solely guards this disconnectable point. This non-disconnectable reconnect point, and then reconnect it back to the base with 3 square floor frames just like that. Okay, now this is not connected with the foundation on the bottom. That would connect it right there. So once that is not connected on the bottom, we will just go ahead and reconnect the frame up top. And now whenever we try to place these 2 pieces here, it will connect the building blocks. And these are our retake points. You can try this out with a nice China wall or anything. Go ahead and upgrade all the foundations and frames to sheet metal first. Upgrade the entire core, and keep in mind the only HQM pieces we need aside from the 1x1 core is that full wall, that half wall, and 3 triangle tiles on each side. And then everything up here is sheet for double sheet metal layer. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Add some wood Patricos or brutalist stone, it doesn't matter, on the roof window peaks just like this. And that's it. Super nice, super easy.